All right. So, hi, how are you? This is a vlog about New Year's resolutions and what I intend to do with 2011. First of all, let me say that up until this point, New Year's resolutions were never a big deal for me. If I made them at all, they were stupid and I never really followed through. But now, I've come to a point in my life where I've decided things need to change, things need to happen. And I'm now seeing how important and how good of an idea New Year's resolutions are in achieving those changes. So, let's get right to the point. New Year's resolution 1. I have 4 New Year's resolutions that I figured out. And the first one is I need to use my musical talents, my theatrical talents. So, that's it. Use my musical and theatrical talents in some form or fashion in 2011. It could be anything from, I don't know, being a stagehand, even, just being involved in art in some way, or acting in an off Broadway show, or singing in a cabaret, or doing something. Like, something needs to happen. I came to New York for a reason. I've been here 10 months. I'm adjusted. I'm as adjusted as I'm going to get. So, time to start doing that. That was number 1. Number 2, use the gym membership that I have now. I got it a month ago, and I've been to the gym 4 times. Some people may say, well, that's a waste of your money. Why'd you do that? Why'd you buy a gym membership and only go 4 times? You're not going to get any results. You're not going to see anything if you don't go more often. I totally agree with you. But to me, I have to, if I'm going to make any progress, if I'm going to change the way I view myself and I view my health, I personally have to remain positive about it. So I can't look at it like, in a month you only went to the gym 4 times. You're such a lazy bastard. I have to look at it as I went 4 more times than I did the last time, and keep it in a positive light, or else I just won't go at all. I am coming under the impression now that positivity breeds more positivity, and that segues beautifully into my next resolution, because that resolution is to always do my best to remain positive. Like I said, I believe now that positivity breeds more positivity and more positive things happening, and it just opens you up to new and different and fun and better experiences if you are that way. So that is my goal. Always remain positive. And number 4, I got this book for myself 2 years ago. It is called Excuses Be Gone. It's by Dr. Wayne W. Dyer. And the premise of this book is that we all have ingrained in our head either we've ingrained in our head ourselves, or someone else has ingrained into our head excuses that keep us from becoming what we want to be or changing things we want to change. And you know what? Here, I want to read just the back of it, because it gives you 7 questions to question the excuses you have for yourself and whether they really work for you or not. So the first question is it true? Is that excuse that you give, is it actually true? An example of that would be I tell myself I'm not a good pianist, so I shouldn't play for other people. That's an excuse I give myself all the time. Is it true? Look, I'm already having trouble because I have these excuses ingrained in my head. You know what? I'm a better pianist than someone who hasn't played the piano at all. So you can tell I already have to work on this. Where did the excuses come from? Well, I can tell you any excuses I have about the piano came from the fact that I've seen and heard real pianists play, and I play nothing like them. Number 3, what's the payoff? The payoff for my excuse is there is no payoff. People get upset with me, specifically my parents, because they spent thousands of dollars on piano lessons and they never hear anything about it. What would my life look like if I couldn't use these excuses? To be totally honest with you, my life would perhaps be a little different. I might play more often, and given that fact, I might be better at the piano. Can I create a rational reason to change this? Yes, I can. A rational reason to change it would be that, first of all, it would make my parents happy, and I might improve. If I played more in front of people, I might get more acclimated to playing in front of people, and thus improve. Can I access universal cooperation in shedding old habits? Now, I can't remember exactly what this is referring to, but I think it's some like God or the universe or the Tao or whatever. Do I believe whatever I believe in? Do I believe that it can help me in shedding old habits? Absolutely, yes. And how? Number 7, how do I continuously reinforce this new way of being? How do I? I would just reaffirming the whole positivity thing in resolution number 3. Always keeping positive and always actually doing it. So keeping positive about it and then doing it. Practice makes perfect. So obviously the book is a little more in-depth than that. It's not that long, but there's more that it's not a whole book about 7 questions. But this is my 4th resolution, is to get rid of all of my excuses that don't help me to become the person I want to be or do the things I want to do. And I believe that's it. I think that's all I've got for you. I want you to think about your resolutions and decide what you want to do and follow through with it. We've got a whole year. We've got all of 2011 to follow through with our resolutions. So a year is a long time. So I feel like there's no excuse. So let's do this. Yes. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye.